Isn't she beautiful? Okay. This is ClickTricks19, and this is another very special video. I'm going to be reviewing the Walking Dead series as a whole in excitement for the Walking Dead season premiere of season 3. It's not going to be a long review. It's not going to be a spoiler review, except for maybe a little bit in season 1 I'm going to spoil. So if you don't want me to spoil some of season 1 and season 2, nothing big I'm not going to spoil. But if you don't want me to touch on a little bit of stuff, leave here right now. Because I think. But I'm not going to spoil season 2 that much. And I'm going to warn you when I come to season 2 if you don't want to hear anything. But season 1, I'm going to warn you right now, I may accidentally spoil a couple of things. So be prepared for that, okay? This is ClickTricks19. I probably already said that already, but I repeat my intro a lot. But I'm very excited for The Walking Dead. And I'm sorry I haven't posted any gaming videos lately, but as you saw in the I'm Back video, it's going to be tough to post. I'm having some problems. So this is if you like this, great. If you like me talking and me reviewing stuff and me making these little videos, great. If you don't, I want to say please don't leave. I'll be making stuff soon, but I can't say that because I don't know when I'm going to be making stuff. So if you don't want to wait, it's okay. I understand. But let's review. I'm going to start out with season 1. The characters. It's based on a comic book written by Robert Kirkman. It was written by Robert Kirkman. As soon as I tried to look it up, I remembered what it was. Okay, it's based on a comic book written by Robert Kirkman. He's still writing the comic book. I believe he just got over 100 comics, or maybe 200. I might be wrong, but I'm not going to look that up because it's not that important. But what is important is, let me adjust my mic a little bit. Okay, what is important is this show is amazing. From season 1, my dad introduced me to it. He's like, "Oh, I seen this commercial for this new show. You should watch it." I was like, "Okay," and then it went all the way from there. If you don't know who that zombie is, I believe it's the Bicycle Girl. I'm almost positive it's the Bicycle Girl, and I like the fact that they gave her a backstory in the Walking Dead season 1 webisode. She was like a mother with kids, and she saved her kids by letting them go on, and she got eaten and all that stuff. But all that fun stuff. But getting eaten by zombies. But anyway, my review so far, the characters are great in season 1, and they were finding their roles. But season 1 had a lot of action and tension, and no, more action than tension, I gotta say. It had a lot of zombie killing, and it had a lot of that stuff. But you didn't really get to know all of the side characters until season 2. Like, you didn't really figure out what kind of person Rick or Shane really were until season 2, because you didn't really know. And unless you count like the CDC final episode where Shane does that thing to Lori that Lori didn't want. Not spoiling it, but you know what I mean. But unless you count that, you don't really get the development and tension in season 1, but that's okay. Season 1 was just an introduction to the show because they didn't want to throw all that tension at you too fast, because they just wanted to get their show boosted for another season. So they wanted to throw the action and then add the tension later, which is what they did in season 2. In season 2, some people might even call it boring because they were sitting on the farm for the most of the show, but I found it really entertaining. I know there was only like one zombie killing episode for like maybe 4 episodes of season 2, but I found that okay. I love zombie killing as much as next time. Like, I love it. I love that show for that, but I love the tension too. Like in season 2, you really felt the tension between Rick and Shane, Shane and Lori, even Rick and Lori, Rick and Carl, Shane and Carl. You felt the tension. Even the side characters like T-Dog and Daryl and Sophia's mom. In season 2, you felt that whole tension about they can't find Sophia. You felt Daryl's tension that he wanted to find that little girl. You felt Herschel's tension that there's people who he wants to get off his land. Get off my land. Get off my land. My name is Herschel, and I said get off my land, even though his Southern accent isn't that good. And I want to bring up an interesting point. Rick, the actor who plays Rick, is actually British. If you look that up, he's a British actor. He has a British accent when he talks regular. And I just found that funny. And going back and watching the episodes, I could notice he has a great Southern accent for being British. I thought he was Southern. I really did. I didn't think he was British at all. But looking back, now that I know, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. But I could hear it a little bit. If you listen really, really hard when Rick gets really, really angry, you can hear just a little tiny bit. But his accent is superb. Like, it's perfect. It's 100% perfect. Like, I have no critiques about it. I was just bringing up an interesting point. Sorry. I'm getting a little sick. But, I was just bringing up an interesting point. I'm laughing at the zombie's face now. No, but, anyway, yeah. It's just an interesting point. But, I really like the side characters that they bring into the spotlight. Like, Daryl is a really, really good character. I wouldn't even consider him a side character anymore. His drama is very interesting. And, okay, I'll talk about that when I'm talking about season 3. But, anyway. Season 2, I like the drama of it. And especially towards the end, it got really actiony. Maybe the last 4 episodes were really actiony. The whole Randall thing between Shane and Rick, that whole episode. The episodes that followed suit after were really actiony. The season finale was amazing for season 2. It was really stressful through the whole episode. Like, you felt their stress. You felt everybody's stress. People started to die. It was funny. I liked it a lot. I want to talk about Glenn and Maggie. That was an interesting thing, Glenn and Maggie. I like how Herschel was kind of okay with it. Like, is it the Asian boy? Is that who you like? You like the Asian boy? I thought that was funny. I like how Herschel, you could see his drama with him kind of giving up on his faith a little bit and going to the bar in that whole Nebraska episode. Which is the Randall episode where they're introduced to Randall, and I find that cool. Now, before this thing winds up, season 1, season 2, great. I wouldn't, they were great. My favorite TV show to date. Well, it's tough, but pretty much my favorite TV show to date. I like other shows, Big Bang Theory, How I Met Your Mother, etc., etc., but that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about The Walking Dead. I'm sorry I'm talking too fast, but my clock is winding down for this video because I have a 10-minute limit. Oh, yeah. But anyway, I want to talk about why I'm excited for Season 3. I'm excited for Season 3 because I love that show so much. It's what gets me through the week at school. It's like, oh, come on, it's almost Sunday. Walking Dead. And right after The Walking Dead finishes Sunday night, I'm like, tomorrow's Monday. God damn it. But anyway. Season 3 looks great because on the promo you could see the governor if you look close. You could see the prison. You could see LaShawn and Andrea. You could see all of that. Now, I also want to bring up an interesting point. I like how they differentiated from the comic. Like, Dale didn't die in the comic, and Shane died a lot quicker in the comic, and Carl killed real-life Shane in the comic. I like how they differentiated from it. I think it made the show more original, and I didn't read all the comics, but it gives people a reason, even if they read all the comics, to watch the show, because it is its own thing. But anyway, moving on, I'm excited for Season 3. You can see the governor and all those people. The prison set looks amazing. I think I read some of the comic books that take place in the prison, only a couple. I think I read comic book 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 13, 12, and 17, I think. Something like that. I read the ones where Lori's really pregnant and all that stuff, but only a couple. I didn't read that many, and I have gaps in between. But anyway, the set looks amazing. This season is going to be so bloody and actiony. I can't wait till they talk about the prisoners in the prison. I can't wait to see what they change, to see what they keep the same. I'm really excited because the CDC wasn't in it in the comic, and I want to see what they do with the governor and Woolberry and all that. Even though I didn't read those comics, I know my stuff, but it's going to be great. And kiss her face, kiss it, look at it, appreciate it. Walking Dead Season 3 tonight, October 14th at 9 o'clock on AMC Channel 14 if you have Comcast. Oh yeah, this was Clicktricks 19. And thank you for your time. Yeah.